DopeFiles.
DopeFiles.com.
Alright, you guys are watching another webisode. We are locked into season 3. I'm Latasha and we have a musical guest here with me today. This is the beautiful Klairkia. How are you?
Awesome. How are you?
I'm great. Traveled all the way to Queens from Brooklyn. Held it down for DopeFiles right now. Did you make it okay? You alright?
It is snowing outside. I have on flats, which never happens, but we're gonna make it work.
We are. But even though you traveled from Brooklyn, we know you're from Oakland, California.
Yes, I'm definitely an Oakland girl.
Yes. How was it growing up for you in Oakland?
So I started in musical theater. That's kind of where I got my start. I just was like, I don't know, 5 singing around the house, like doing everything. So my mom was like, what are we gonna do with this child? Because she's singing and she's like dancing everywhere. So she put me in musical theater. I think that was the best way for me to get my start because it's acting and singing and dancing and everything and getting the feel for being put out on stage.
And stop making all that damn noise around the house.
Yeah, so
that's why she did it.
Screaming at the top of my lungs like I ain't got no button here. So,
but you did decide to make the move to New York, so it made you say now you want to switch coasts.
I was 14 when I visited New York City, and when I came here with my family for a family trip, I really just like fell in love with it. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm blown away. Like there's lights, there's cameras, there's people, like it's just so busy.
Right.
And from that point, I told my family, I was like, I'm going to New York for college.
So which city do you relate to more, New York or Oakland, where you were born and raised?
I will always and forever be a Cali girl at heart. However, New York City, I always say this, I'm like, California like raised me, New York made me the woman that I am today. So New York really taught me kind of how to like be out here on my own by myself, 3,000 miles away from my family. There's nobody here, so it's like you sink or swim.
We were like watching your performances and your videos and hearing your sound, and it's so unique, which is why we have you here at DopeFiles.com. How did you come to find and develop your sound into what you make today?
I got into the studio 4 years ago. Coming from like the musical theater stage is completely different. As an artist, I didn't know who I was. So I started experimenting with everything and just like writing, and I'm a writer. So I just started writing about stuff that really related to me. And then finally it got to a point where I was like, what am I? I am a very sassy, like attitude having, doing things my own way, like to talk about fashion and clothes and sex and whatever. So I just decided to put it into my music and just be me.
You were making big strides in music. What would you say your, I guess, maybe you haven't found it yet, but what was your big break so far in New York? What was your moment when you were like, people starting to know who I am?
Just doing it. I don't know if it was a really big break. I think it's just been a matter of consistency and just kind of going for what I love to do, and understanding that no matter what, if I stay true to who I am, it'll be good. And I think people recognize that. Like I've gone to hip hop clubs and done complete drag music and had like guys in the audience looking like, what the hell? But they love it at the same time because it's entertaining, and I'm up there and I'm like, I'm gonna give you everything I've got no matter what.
So your EP, The Dollhouse, is on the way. Tell us what we can expect from that project.
I came up with this concept to really like, I don't know how you were as like a young girl, but I know most young girls had a doll or they played with dolls in some form or fashion. When you have a dollhouse, like you can do whatever you want. You can be the mama, you can be the little girl, you can drive a car, you can just escape into like your own life and just create this whole entire like story around it. So that's what the idea is behind the EP. It's really just, I'm taking people through the different rooms in my house. So some of the rooms are naughty, some of the rooms are playful, some of the rooms are fun, and some of the rooms are angry. So it's just, you know.
I wasn't expecting that last one, but okay. Alright, and you guys make sure to take that tour through the Dollhouse when it drops. What time are you expecting to drop it?
Probably late February, early March. We're not quite done yet, but the date will be announced the middle of January. So January 15th, the final date will be announced.
Alright, and are you ready for a speed round?
What's that?
We're going to go really, really fast, and we're going to do 5 fast facts about Klairkia. Speed round. You ready?
Okay.
This is her faves. What is your favorite book?
Man, Child, and the Promised Land.
What is your favorite song?
Sorry, I Get So Lonely by Janet Jackson.
What's your favorite fashion label?
Chanel.
Ooh. And what is your favorite Dollhouse track?
Right now, it's Crazy Pussy.
Okay. Last but not least, who is your favorite piece of man meat?
Lance Gross. He's so fun.
He's a kid.
And he's from Oakland.
Yeah, so is there any lasting thoughts or piece of information that you want to tell your fans before we sign out for this DopeFiles.com exclusive interview?
Just be on the lookout for more. There's more and more coming. You might see a clothing line, you might see a couple of different things, so just be out on the lookout for more too. There's a whole bunch of different videos. I don't know, sometimes I feel freaky, sometimes I feel goody. It's just, I don't know, I like to entertain.
Just take a trip to the Dollhouse. Just explore, experiment, and have fun. I know I'm going to. Woo. Anyway, everything's this lovely lady. Thank you so much for stopping by at DopeFiles.com. You guys make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and check more episodes with me, Latasha, right here on DopeFiles.com. We'll see you guys later.